Hey, Ashley. It's been a whirlwind. Yeah. My therapist decided she didn't want to work with me, right? And she anymore the Christian, yeah. And she has every right to do that, right? And I know last time when we did a reading, it was saying like stick with her, right? Yeah. And you did. And it got her to do what she needed to do, right? Um, so that's interesting. I never heard of a therapist. Well, there was one time I had a therapist who was like, she like recommended me to somebody else, and I was like, oh, okay. I thought that we'd make a good match, but I guess we didn't. And I guess sometimes you don't make a good match with your therapist, you know, which is a shame. But I guess you know I hope that you find someone new. So can you tell me how Jared felt about my text today? Jared feel about Ashley's text today? Be ethereal magician. He felt like Six of Cups. He felt like you guys had everything that you needed to have a good conversation, or maybe a kind of tough conversation, or maybe a conversation is like, listen, I want to clear things up. Okay, with the experiencing card, the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, right? So underlying energy of how he felt is experience, and like, I'm here with you no matter what, and when I'll go through everything with you in order to get what's coming, that ship on the horizon, so he was willing to compromise and connect. So that's how he felt about your text today. Okay, and yeah. So like he felt pretty good about it. He also feels like hasn't answered back yet. He also feels like there's some emotions that he needs to walk away from and clear up, in order for the two of you maybe to become stronger, in order to gain a stronger relationship. Okay. Um. There we go. And also, Queen of Wands. Okay, so he's feeling like a little transactional about the uh, about the message. It's like, okay, so maybe she's doing what she needs to do, and I'm doing what I need to do, and so this is a good sign. Look at that. This is a good sign. But yeah, that's kind of how he's feeling. Right. So let me know if he if he texts back, if he answers back. Okay, and that'll be nice to know. Nice to know that that answer. Jared been distant lately? For Ashley. Why has Jared been distant lately? Why has Jared been distant lately? Why has Jared been distant lately for Ashley? For Ethereal, Ashley. Why has Jared been distant lately? Why has Jared been distant lately? Why has Jared been distant lately? Disappointment. It's looking like there's some changes that he's trying to make in his life, like as far as communication. And also, yeah, he's been wondering, like, how can I pick up the pieces to become more peaceful again and to gain a better sense of harmony. Okay. He feels like you were really rough and tough with your words sometimes, and but he's willing to nurture conversation between the two of you. And also with the Ten of Pentacles, he's been distant. He's been working. He's been working very hard on some kind of stability, and he's also been working on his. He's also been working on his emotions. It's looking like there's something that he's kind of reflecting on, and he's like cleaning up, and he is doing a bit of a purge. And yeah, and so yeah, he's clearing up that energy so that he can, of course, the tarot, turn around and talk to you again. We got that right at 11:11. Yeah, 11:11 on the clock. Okay? Um, so that's kind of why he's been a little distant. Right? He's just working on himself, and he's trying to figure some things out. And that's okay. That's good. It's a really good thing when people take care of themselves that way. Advice from spirit about the situation. Spirit, what advice do you have? Spirit. Situation. Spirit. What would you have, Ashley? What would you have, Ashley? Listen, what would you have Ashley know about the situation between him and Jared? Ashley. Okay, you guys have to be honest with each other. Okay? Completely honest. All right. If there are lies that are being told, or if there are things that are not very clear, then you have to be honest about it now. Okay, you guys have to have big talk. And that'll help the momentum gain between the two of you. Okay. There's big talk again. All right. And then we got the Seven of Wands. Right, so that's a little bit of stress, but don't do too much. Okay, take it one step at a time. Try not to bring each other down, and that'll make it easier for the two of you to integrate with one another. Okay, and there are some things that are gonna come down between the two of you. All right, there are things that are gonna crash and burn so that you can rebuild again. Right. Let me know how it feels. Yeah. See, there's some things that the two of you need to clear up. You need to do some more research on each other. I got a bunny. That's a cute bunny. Got it from Target, and it's an adorable little bunny. I wish I could show you how it moves. Here, maybe I'll show you here. You probably know. Isn't it cute? I'm so annoyed. I like your bunny. Thank you. I like my bunny too. But yeah, I'm a little annoyed too. Determined bunny is ready to hop. Ah! You're so determined, bunny. Oh, yeah. A racket for a cool bird. Sounds like a gentle hand.
You have no idea how hard it was to find you, sweetheart. I guess.
Hey, Anna. See, what can I say to Yair to tame him when he makes me upset? Why do you want to tame him? See, what can Anna say to Yair to tame him when he makes her upset? What can she say? Celebration. Say something nice when he makes you upset. See, he acting like he's superior and he thinks it's okay to be rude to me. That's not good. But yeah, you could just celebrate in your own way. Celebrate the experience. You know, be one with the moment. Be one in the moment. Okay. Make a choice. Make a love choice. Make a positive choice. Okay. And focus on work. Okay. So if you have to say anything, focus on talking shop once again. And then you got the stress card on the bottom of the deck. So just don't do too much, you know. Don't push too much, you know. Yeah. And just take it one step at a time, just a little at a time with him. Let's see what it is you to tame him when he makes you upset. Yeah, just take your time with him, and don't let him bring you down. Yeah, because that's if he's acting like that, that's a way to bring somebody down. And you don't have to take that crap. Read back, but I know I'll swipe him like air. Yeah, and you want to lose your job, right? Hey, Brooklyn. But I don't, because I like him weird. Yeah. I'm okay. Um, I'm a little better than I've been, but I'm still just trying to move forward, you know, and just be in the moment, be present, and follow God. That's what I want to do. That's how I am. How are you? I'm doing good. Kind of the same. Trying to stay in the moment. Appreciate every day more. And follow God. Yeah. I think that's different. I think what's different for me is trying to let go of trying to control everything. Yeah. But you know, I'm not interested in controlling things either. You know, I'm interested in controlling my life and being in my life, like and helping people. But like controlling other people, it's like I'm not interested in that. You know, I didn't realize I was until I really thought about all my future planning You didn't realize you were trying to control everything until you really thought about all your future planning. All my worries was me trying to control my life so much I wasn't letting go and flowing and living in the moment. Difference between controlling and taking action when it's needed. Definitely learned that. Let's see. Controlling and taking action when it's needed to bring forth manifestation. Controlling and taking action. There's a difference between controlling and flowing, right? So, control is different than taking action, is what I mean, yeah. I wish my dad can heal from his past. I didn't even realize he needed it because he's just moved forward and never dealt with anything, so I walked him through. Yeah. Come back to past moments talking to himself to heal from it. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's shadow work, right? And yeah. I've never done that before. Yeah, it's fulfilling helping someone with their shadow work. This is why I do this kind of work, you know, because I feel like everybody can benefit from healing, from healing themselves, and from healing their past and their wounds and stuff. But subconsciously don't even realize the things they never dealt with, and it keeps them stuck. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, I know. That's why it's important to do shadow work, right? Oh yeah, I used your question. That was the first question, right? You only had one left. I remember because you had a few last night, but you answered them last night. Or I answered them last night. What? Yeah. But something's still bothering you. Okay. No, I'm not okay. I mean, I'm better a little, but I don't know. I just want, you know, I just want the world to catch up with me because the world has just been so slow, and everybody's just kind of been just kind of trudging through and just like, okay, just the world is supposed to be in a different place by now, and I'm, I'm helping with moving the world forward, but it just seems like everything is just slow, and it's like, why? When we have all this beautiful knowledge to learn, why is everything just moving so slow? Like, why are people doing the same thing that they've been doing for hundreds of years? That's why I'm bothered. It's going to be a while. I know I've been wanting to say the world is a little lost. And say the world is a little lost. Here's the thing: people are afraid to grow. Um, we all know we don't grow. Where do we stay comfortable? People stay comfortable because they're afraid to change. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not afraid of change. I think change is cool, especially when change will benefit you. So, You need to stop asking why. Oh, yeah. We only do so much. See, I think change is cool too. Um, but when it's such a massive change like the one we're seeing, scares people. I mean, I'm not sure why that is either. I wish it wasn't that way. Yeah, things will change in the world. Well, I think it's just going to take longer for everyone to wake up. Yeah, like we need to stop asking why. You can only do so much. Like, we'll stop asking why things are changing and why things are weird. Yeah, I think we should stop asking why too. I think we should just kind of go with the flow and go with our energy, and go and follow the energy of God and be proud of what you can give. Exactly. And I do my best, but it's like it feels like I've hit a wall, and then like everybody else has hit the wall behind me, and they're like, "Get through the wall," and I'm like, "You have to get through the wall. Like I can't do it by myself, you know." And so that's why I just get confused. Like I'm like, what is the big deal? Like, especially since other people have gotten through the wall. We should just manifest a world that changes in the direction we want it to. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think humans should do that. The power of the mind is important, and humans can think of that kind of stuff. Humans can manifest stuff for themselves. Like you can manifest healing, and you can manifest like doing your shadow work and clearing up all of your wounds and clearing up your insecurities. Let's see. What does the area want me to know today? Anna, Anna. I did one Anna. Let's see. For Anna. What does the air want Anna to know today? What does the air want Anna to know today? What does the air want Anna to know today? Disappointment. Okay, and anxiety. Okay, so he's kind of feeling like there's something that's not kind of matching up, and this is like what basically what happened today, right? Where he just kind of yelled at you, or he was kind of rude to you. Um, it was a little bit of a fight. Don't think of it as like a fight, a fist fight, but it was let me see the reaction here. And it's not that he did it on purpose, because it doesn't feel like he did it on purpose. He did it out of his feelings and out of confusion. Like, I'm just like I'm a little disappointed. Okay, because I don't know. I know kind of know how you feel, but I don't know how I feel about how you feel. Okay, and the comparison card, and it's almost like he's hoping that things are different from the past. Okay, but he wants you to know that he's still him, and he still knows himself. Okay, and then and he's still kind of willing to be playful and flirt. And he's still willing to connect. Okay, so yeah, wants you to know today. And let's see what's coming for Anna and Christopher at the end of the month. What's coming for Anna and Christopher at the end of the month? Anna and Christopher, star, something a little brighter. Okay, I'm seeing like what is it? Reminiscing about where you've been, where you're going, and where you're at right now. Okay. um, and researching each other, talking to one another and finding out more about each other, and finding out more about the energy. Since the hermit deals with spirit, and the star deals with spirit too. And so, it's looking like there's like kind of a spiritual gathering that the two of you are having, okay, at the end of the month. And you see the Two of Cups. And so, a coming together of sorts. It's looking like there's some kind of spiritual coming together and an emotional coming together for the two of you. Okay, but there may be stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay, but the sun will come out. All right, you just have to wait for it. And I know you've already been stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? But yeah, the two of you are gonna discover something else, and it'll help you to walk away from those old emotions. That'll help gain momentum. Okay, that'll help to move you forward a little bit. And so, don't necessarily expect a meeting. Don't necessarily expect a physical meeting. It could happen, but don't expect it. Okay, because but anyway, um yeah, but there is going to be a gathering of your spirits and your minds, the spirits and your hearts, really, spirit and heart. Okay, let's see. Wait, let's see. You should use our energy manifest or change the direction you want to. Listen to what feels right in your heart. God blesses us in so many different ways that in order for us to realize, um, yes, and do what feels right in your heart. God blesses in so many different ways that in order for us to realize the change, we have to be grateful for what we have and for who we have. Yes. I'm stuck because I chose to be that I'm now understanding that I'm just living the moment. Yeah. And that's what we have to do. We have to live in the moment, and know that every moment is taking you to where you need to be. Let's see. Okay, last time we talked, you said there were secrets. What are the secrets he's keeping from you? Now, this is a rough question, because secret is secret for a reason sometimes. And so if you don't get an answer that you want, just be aware. Okay. Sometimes we just don't need to to know secrets. You know. So I'll see the energy. Okay. It looks like it has something to do with ups and downs and centering. But I'll see. What's he keeping from Brooklyn? It's okay if you ruin a surprise with someone too busy. It's not about me ruining surprises. Sometimes people just kind of want to tell you stuff themselves. You know, like if somebody was getting you a cake for your birthday, you know, and they knew what kind of cake that you wanted, and it was supposed to be a surprise. What if they just wanted to surprise you, like, hey, I have a cake, and then you're like, oh, yay. That's better than like, okay, so I'm getting the cake and blah 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 blah. Then you go hang out and it's like, yeah, cake, cool. It's a little more exciting being surprised. But we'll get the energy of it, right? We'll get the energy of what is he keeping from you? What is he keeping from Brooklyn? What is he keeping from Brooklyn? Forgive me for yawning. What is he keeping from Brooklyn? Oh, we have Brooklyn now. Did I shuffle the cards on your energy? Goes on your energy, goes on your energy, goes on your energy. Brooklyn Murray, goes on your energy, goes on your energy, goes on your energy, Brooklyn. Okay, well, secrets is the keeping from Brooklyn. Teaching and learning. Okay. So you're singing right now. Nice. The Hierophant with flirtation on the bottom of the deck. So the Hierophant, there's like a big thing that he's hiding. This is like a big learning lesson that he's hiding. It also has something to do with his actual career. Okay, it has to do with his actual career. No, yeah, 55 on the clock. Okay, but the Empress, it has to do with you too. Okay, it has to do with these big ideas of connection. Okay, you're that, but I keep seeing 5 5 5. Yeah, that's your synchronicity. Okay, whatever it is that he has to tell you, it's about something that's moving forward and something that's gaining momentum. Okay, and you got the compromise card here on the bottom of the deck, and so there's an underlying energy of charity and wanting to make sure that the two of you are on the same page. Okay, physically. Okay, well, let me know how it feels. One thing about me, I'm awful at getting surprised. I want you to know. Oh, okay. Listen to your singing right now. This is what we keep singing 555. Girl. I went out with him, and while we were talking, I also saw 555. So what's does it seem like he's keeping? I'm confused. Something around a career moving forward with me. It looks like this has to do, yeah, with his career moving forward with you. I want to get the secret. It's like, it seems like it's something that shouldn't be told. I mean, like it just seems like it's something that doesn't need to be told until he wants to tell you, because he has every intention of telling you, Brooklyn. Okay, he has every intention of telling you. Let's see. Will it be yours from now until I see Christopher again in person for Anna. Will it be years from now? How long will it take? How long will it take before she sees Christopher in person? Will it be years? How long will it take until Anna sees Christopher again in person? How long will it take until Anna sees Christopher again in person? For Anna. How long will it take for Anna to see Christopher in person again? It will. We got 7. This could be 7 years. I don't think it'll be 7 years. But it depends on what each of you are doing, like with your energy. Okay. It depends on on how much stress you're keeping yourself away from. Okay. And it also depends on what am I doing with my everyday world? What are the five main things in my world? I call this the 525 card. And that's not an official thing. I mean, it's my thing. I'm branding it. Not really, but it's not even my thing, so it would be appropriation. But it's a Warren Buffett thing. 525. Looking at the most important things, the five most important things, the 25 most important things, making a list, ranking them, and then doing the five things, and then checking that off the list. Okay, and so that's like what the energy has to be like when the two of you see each other again. Okay, let's say, and it depends on how and when you clear up the anxiety that has been looming between the two of you. Okay, and it you there has to be some kind of initiative that's taken when it comes to uh, uh, communicating. Like you have to take the initiative. Both of you somehow have to take the initiative for it to change communication between the two of you. Okay, I know you're looking for like timing. Now this could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 10 years. If tomorrow he decides to change his energy, then the two of you will come back together. But if it takes 10 years for him to change his energy, then it'll take 10 years for the two of you to get together. That's why I deal just with the energy. It's not really about a timeline. Okay, and then with the 9 of Cups, um you, when you have what you want, when both of you are where you want to be emotionally, that's when you'll see each other again. Okay, when the both of you have cleared up your emotional, when you've cleared up your past emotions that you've already dealt with or that have already happened to you, then that's when the two of you will be able to come back together again. Okay. Um, let's see, and then King of Swords. Yeah, that's when the two of you will be able to come back together again and talk. Okay. So timing, I mean, it could be this year. It feels closer to this year than it doesn't feel super far away. It feels like it could be this year. Okay. Um, did you get a vibe that he owns the business now? It was talked about that would possibly be happening because his dad is sick right now with lung cancer. And he owns the business now. Um, I didn't pick up anything like that. I heard a big change in career that's going to impact his work. Um, yes, let me know. And I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, look, it's Brian Smith. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. So I guess I gotta wait. Um, uh, so Anna, you still have a question left. Interesting. Thank you. You're welcome. Good night. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Brian. How are you? I'm okay. You know, kind of. I think I'll be okay. Okay. Still gonna go out since you're here. I can answer questions, unless you want a personal video. I think a personal video would probably be better. But let me know what you want to do. I can do it tonight, but if you get a personal video, then I'll have to do it tomorrow. Um, I'll do it tomorrow. Boo. Because Bird isn't telling me that about my connection with Christopher. Exactly. That's that's the feeling, you know. That's the feeling about your connection. You're sweet. I'll email you about a personal, no problem. Okay, awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I've got both of y'all on my list, and or I'm gonna put you on my list, and um, I will talk to you soon. Stay in your timeless bubble of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all of humanity. If it's work for humanity, it'll work for you. Thank y'all for your love and support, and I'll see you soon. And love you too. And have a beautiful moment, y'all. Good night.